Making me blush. You can't see, but you can. Anyway, right.
Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Philip Archer?
Good morning, the world over.
I woke you up. I'm sorry, sir. All
So,
right.
Hey,
I'm tired too, but I had to do stuff, get this stuff done, some of these casts before I go to sleep because we're behind on a lot of stuff. So, did want to talk briefly about, we got a little bit of an, what is that in the background? Echo? Or some, we
are you
got
hearing?
noise.
That could be my.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay. You got it? Okay.
I'm going to try something. 1 minute.
Okay. He's going to try something. So, the other day we found out that Snake Eyes movie, the G.I. Joe spinoff, there's intentions to make Snake Eyes a franchise by itself, like an add-on to G.I. Joe. So, in other words, they're going to put Snake Eyes out, and then they're going to have Snake Eyes 2 out, maybe a 3. They think that Snake Eyes has potential, and it's going to be its own little universe.
I used to get the Marvel. I didn't get the IDW version,
Right.
but I did have the Marvel version, and
Right.
he was. Yeah, I could see how they could possibly.
I read the comic. I liked him being quiet, and even in the TV show when he was in love with Scarlet, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, but he was an American, and Storm Shadow was Asian, right?
Yeah, he was the Asian. And this is a bit of a spoiler for those who. Storm Shadow was initially thought to have been the one that killed.
He's an Asian. Their master.
Storm Shadow is the one that was assumed initially to have murdered their sensei,
but he didn't.
But in truth, it was somebody from Cobra, and he was actually going undercover to find out. Cobra to find that out,
and then he turned into a good guy. Storm Shadow. And they did have a big sequence in the last G.I. Joe movie with Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, which was really good. So they want to take their best from G.I. Joe and they want to make it into a series, and not just one movie, but probably like a trilogy.
Yeah, I could see Storm Shadow, so long as they keep the core value of him not able to talk. And I'm sorry, this may sound, I'm sorry, but he's white. I know the sound.
He's not. Well, in the movie, he's Asian. They're gonna make him Asian.
I'm sorry, this is gonna sound racist, but in the comic book, he was white.
Right.
He was an American. Initially, he was with the Vietnam War, and he had a picture, I believe, of his twin sister or his sister up in his hat, and that's supposed to have brought him good luck. Right. Something happened to that picture, and somehow a helicopter disaster was what cost him the ability to talk.
Right.
God, I can't believe I still remember that shit.
Yeah, right. So they saw that with Transformers Bumblebee success, and they want to do a Bumblebee 2 and 3, whatever. So they figured, with G.I. Joe, let's just take the best G.I. Joe we think, and then do a series with that. Now, so we're gonna have Transformers, a couple of movies. We're gonna have a new animated movie. We're gonna have a Bumblebee universe type one, and maybe a big Transformers movie. So that's going on in the background. And again, with COVID and everything is delayed, and a lot of things that are talked about, nothing's happening because they're trying to get a handle on how to approach making movies now in this new norm. Now, I've seen stuff posted where they're saying that actors are not wanting to do love scenes, they're not wanting to do fights. Well, if you're not going to have fights, then you're not going to have like an Avengers type movie.
No, you're not.
No.
Right. And if you're not going to have lovemaking, then you're not going to have any romance stuff. So that's dumb. So I can't see how. I'm just hoping that this thing goes away and everybody's just back to normal. Because I don't want that there to be an organization out there when it's completely gone to make it like, let's continue social distancing.
Yeah.
Even if it's completely gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want like that to become a thing.
Hitting the air and then...
Right. I mean, if it's gone, it's gone. Your camera's shaking up and down.
I know. It's
like a bobblehead. He was like a bobblehead. So, I mean, here's the thing. You're never going to be... If you can't fight, you're not going to have an Avengers movie or Spider-Man movie. Of course you're going to have that. So, there's a lot of nonsense. People drawing up stupid documents. Just relax yourself. I got to tell you, I just can't. I heard that on the 15th, the pause is over, and on the end of May, these businesses are reopening. I kind of hope that the restaurants
here in Oklahoma.
Oh, good. I kind of hope that the restaurants you could sit in there and eat, because what's the purpose of having a restaurant if you can't sit and eat it? This is not like a restaurant's not meant to be a takeout joint either. Like that's just
now Billy Sims, the hell? Billy Sims, the barbecue joint that I went to after I got my stepmom's Mother's Day's card. Of course, they did have a handful of the booths. In other words, every other one open, but that was just them. So I don't know if all the places are that way.
Yeah. Now there was something that happened that I'm going to do a cast with Chris. I think I don't know if it's tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Big Star Wars to do, because the rule of two, I guess, was not. What's the word? When they said there were always two there are, Master and Apprentice, it wasn't fleshed out because it was never meant to be, like I always thought, that there's only two Sith. It's that there are two rulers of the Sith, and there could be hundreds of Sith out there. So, in other words, you could have. That's why they explain in the Rise of Skywalker that there's 1 million Sith on that planet with the Emperor. So there are always two. There are a master and apprentice of the main rulers, and there's all these other ones in the background. And when those two die, then there's two other ones that emerge.
To take it. Okay.
But there are always Sith in the background, and there are always Jedi in the background. So that's the thing. And this is a way to explain how there are multiple Sith running around, that they could be fighting or whatever, because you're going to limit the story potential if you only have just two. And you got hundreds of Jedi. So I'm glad that Chris is going to really explain it better than I could. He's gonna probably do it hopefully Thursday or Friday, whatever, or Saturday, whatever. We'll see. But that is something that was on my mind, the Star Wars thing. I'm happy Matt Rose is doing great with the Doctor Who audios. And how did the thing go with did they do the Girl in the Fireplace already?
No, not as far as I'm aware of. Not yet. No, not yet. I think it's tomorrow.
Today.
Yeah.
Today, well, right.
Today for me, then, yeah.
Okay. So I'm off until I got to do an overnight, so I could probably catch what they're going to do. And now the thing that Moffat did, is that an audio prequel with Sophia? He wrote the Moffat.
I heard something briefly about this. I'm not aware of it per se because I didn't look into it, but I heard murmurings that there was something that was added on to it. Like they did with the previous watch along when they had that added little bit to it.
Yes, and I definitely am a huge fan of Girl in the Fireplace. I love that.
That was great.
So I definitely will be trying to see that tomorrow before I go to work. We had some news about some horror stuff emerging. We'll talk about it in bigger detail on the Horrorcast, but we could say in here that there is going to be another Annabelle in development, and they are expanding the Conjuring universe chart to encompass probably the Nun 2 and other stuff.
No.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it was the Nun. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
The Nun was bad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know,
folks. Normally, the Conjuring stuff, I either like it or so, but the Nun, skip it. I mean,
I know.
All out, skip it as though it's the coronavirus. I mean, it is.
Yeah. So
that to me, that bad.
I am not happy about the Nun 2. We also have that Scream. The next Scream movie is going to be a sequel. So it's going to be continuing, and I guess that I'm predicting that Courtney Cox is probably going to die in the first 5 minutes of the movie. We'll see what happens with that.
I'm hoping more of the original.
Yes, of the new. I mean, that's the thing. If they're going to make a new Scream, they should kill them all off, kind of. Just start fresh and have new people.
Now, but pretty much do maybe one of them in the beginning of the movie, and then a few in the middle.
At the end,
and then at the
Sydney,
end, take
Sydney
care of the
dies.
rest.
Sydney dies.
Space
Sydney
that out instead
Prescott.
of boom. We've
Maybe
taken
her
care of all your-
daughter would, yeah, right. They'll shove a daughter or something, and maybe it will just be like, Sydney Prescott, and then we'll see what happens.
Right, but reveal that one of them actually was the mastermind behind it.
So now, I guess Universal Pictures is in a kind of state of, oh, we're fucked, because, like I said, they did the troll thing and they made some money, which, if they can't reveal, like, put movies in the theaters, they don't have to pay 50%. So they made a huge profit with the trolls, and they decided they want to do some movies video on demand, and the movie theater AMC was not happy about that. So they said, no more of your pictures in our movie theater. And then people thought that AMC, that's kind of like, well, they're going to go out of business anyways, they should shut up. But then Regal stepped in and said, yeah, screw you too, Universal Pictures. We're not going to show either the Fast and the Furious 9 or 10 or Jurassic World 3 or fucking just. So now you cannot even going to have Rick Grimes now also moving in the theaters. So that's fucked. And expanding to all their Universal properties, which is like, so it's going to be interesting to see what develops, because now it's really mudslinging, and of course they cannot afford to have Fast and the Furious go video on demand, because that can make $1 billion in the theater, and it's not going to make $1 billion on video on demand. Direct to whatever. So hopefully that gets taken care of. And we don't even know when the theaters are reopening, but it is predicted that when they do reopen, if it's soon, and because there's not any new movies, they're going to be showing some of the best movies.
Yeah.
And we'll be going to movie see Endgame again, or we're going to go and see Ghostbusters or whatever, the original, and Back to the Future, whatever. Like, it's just, I know Back to the Future is Universal. So we're going to be seeing probably old movies for a couple months, I guess.
So they can get things all ironed out.
Yeah, because you can't, that's it. Black Widow's not coming out till right. So all these things are delayed.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the new movies will continue to come out in July. We're hoping that it's, what do you call Christopher Nolan's movie?
Mm-hmm.
Comes out on time. Tenet, right?
Yes, that because they're already putting up promotional posters for it around here and everywhere. So that means that they're gearing up for it. So yeah. And
isn't James Bond considered Universal, because they said that's in jeopardy too now, being released in theaters, because
they pushed that to 2021, haven't they?
But that's considered a Universal Pictures movie. I guess they said that's a.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we're having problems with that. So yeah, that's what's going on with those. I'm waiting to see what's going on with American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Is that supposed? Isn't it like? I'm guessing that it's like Castaways meet Green Inferno, right? Like, isn't it going to be like probably cannibals and? I mean, it's supposed to be like a shipwreck or something, or like whatever.
I've yet to see the proper details of what that's going to be about. All I know is all I'm aware of is who's coming back for it and who isn't, basically. So
Macaulay Culkin's in it.
Yes, this is going to be a bit of a interesting project to see how
he does. There's also rumored that Ariana Grande might be in it also. We know kind of like Ariana Grande, right? So,
well, every boy, every teenager.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Friday 13th, I know we're talking horror here. Friday 13th lawsuit, I think, is still going on. So we're going to have to wait and see with that. Let me see if we got anything else going on. Oh, they're going to, supposedly, what's the name? Tom Cruise, they're going to try to film a movie.
Yes, I heard about this yesterday.
In
space. And that's an awful lot. That's a big undertaking. And an awful lot of money to spend.
Well, we still have their social distancing.
Yeah.
They may float away, but
that's true Scientology for Thomas. He wanted his Scientology. You can have it in space, but
Yeah, that's going to be a lot. I mean, that's beyond a lot of money because again, you can't just have people go in space. They
no,
got to be
exactly.
trained. Like shit could go wrong. I mean, if we have the technology, we could just go up there and come down. Like, or is it just like a whole process of, you know?
That's what I
I
mean.
don't
Though
know.
it's just, would you even? How do you even contemplate doing that? Because it's like it's not easy. It's not like you just jump on a bus and you're in space.
Yeah,
It's
no,
an
Yeah,
all.
it's not like we have the
the
technology where
crew of Apollo, that Apollo 13 or whatever
it's not like they're
movie,
going in a
they actually
subway.
filmed the bomb and comet.
I mean, if they're trying to make it like they could just go in a subway shuttle and then they're in space and they don't have to wear these gear, they don't have to do anything. They're going to affect artificial gravity. Like, I mean, I don't think we have the technology to, unless they're keeping it from us, that they do have the technology like that to just do something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, they got these heavy, big suits. There's not that much
Yeah.
room to move
Yeah,
around, and unless you're telling me there's something completely different, which is it like the Enterprise, like you're just walking around? I mean, I don't know. So we'll see. If I guess if he does that, they'll probably do Fast and the Furious 10. Do you remember there's rumored that like one of the Fast and the Furious they're going to do in space too,
oh God,
which
no.
is weird. I know.
Oh,
It's
I
like I
can't do
remember
it.
when I saw Moonraker when I was a kid.
Yes.
I thought that was cool, but now it's like, what are we doing again now? It's like, okay, that wasn't even really in space. It was like supposed to be, sound
On the,
stages stuff, but right.
yeah.
So, all right. Anything you have to say, Mr. Archer?
Mm, no, because
No.
nothing. There's not been much news either way for me to divulge to you at present. I've been
I mean,
keeping low key.
not Doctor Who related. I'm talking
No,
like
I mean, yeah, not. I'm talking about in general. There's nothing really that I could tell you. I mean, if Connor was awake, he'll probably have something to say. But
yeah. We're gonna do Rear Moving in a couple days. You know what it is? I wanted to get stuff done with the Everything Show. I want to when we're doing the Rear Moving's cast. I really want to be fully. I'm tired. I want to be fully
yeah, I
integrated
understand
into
that.
it.
So
You know
you're
what I'm
talking,
saying? Right now we're just covering news, but like
yeah. So you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about,
start really deeply talking for hours about Doctor Who. Then I
yeah.
want to be at my best and I want to be rested. So
That's cool. That's fine.
yeah. Again, I just throw this out there. Oh, that's another thing. Sharon brought this up too. Yes, Twists of Hate, my book is out. So I don't want to like confuse the fact that, oh yes, I am doing another book. It's coming out next year, but it doesn't mean screw like Twists of Hate, like what because we are going to be doing a book signing and stuff like that when everything gets fixed. So that she's right. I mean, look, it was the 10-year anniversary of Star Separation. I had to make an announcement that Misery's Run is the next book 14. But I can't. It's not. I can't be unfair to my newest book. That's not
Yeah, the
really.
recent one. Yeah, you can't just
Yeah,
drop the recent one just because.
yeah. So it came out May 10th, like I said. I got my promotional material. I got my little business card, Twist of Hate.
Oh,
I got my little
good.
thing, really
That's good.
nice. And I got my postcards and everything. So as soon as guys I'm able to do book signings, and I mean technically you can buy it on Amazon and in the UK also.
Okay.
Matt Rose pointed it out. The place gets address. You could buy it there. I mean, not buy it there. He's going to show the links. Anybody who wants
Yeah.
to communicate with the real Hoovians, me, Scott, Philip, anybody. That's what the Facebook page is for. Not necessarily doctors. Talking about us, the Real Hoovians cast. Real Hoovians cast interactive. So you want to go there. You want to put a message to Philip, to Scott, to whatever. They could just go in there and see. That's how we interact with.
That's how easy it is.
That's how easy it is. So, and you guys. Yes. So again, I always announce a new book. It could be even beyond a year. It could be 3 years. Scott knows.
Yeah.
We've been talking about So maybe 5 years. I don't know. But right now, yes, Sharon's right. I got to promote the book. It's out. Twists of Hate is out. You could buy it if you're not afraid to order from Amazon. or Barnes and Noble or whatever. That's it. And I found out that my books are now available, I think, Walmart and Strand and all these different places that wasn't available before, as well as more places in the UK. So I'm very happy that it's growing better than it was before. I just can't wait for the bookstores to reopen.
Yeah, so at present they're all able. You can get them online. In this present time.
Because right now you can't go in a physical bookstore because physical bookstores are closed.
Yeah, so yeah,
it's not considered essential.
If you can find them.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. That's the joke that I released it, and then the next day was COVID, and that was the end of that. That's the whole. Yeah, that was the. Talk about the worst timing in the history of releasing a book, right, Scott? Rushing out to get this sucker out, and then slap in the face. If someone could physically slap me in the face, that's exactly what happened. Basically.
I couldn't stop laughing. I know.
Listen, I'm laughing too. You know what? You have a right to laugh your ass off.
But he was telling me all this, and all I was doing was I was just busted out laughing.
I'm laughing, you stupid fuck. You had to get the book out. Right. You had to fucking put the book out now. You fucking had to do it. And let me tell you, it's the fucking biggest, funniest shit ever. And I'm laughing along with you because it is fucking ridiculous what happened. It's hysterical. It fucking really is hysterical.
I know.
I know. And I got this is my postcards too. I got posters. Can't do shit. Can't do fucking shit with it. Fucking toilet paper. I'm honestly, it's like you can't. You fucking no. It's funny. You can't do fucking shit with it. You can wipe your ass with it right now because fucking nobody wants to go near a fucking paper or anything. Fucking get plastic. They're like, fuck it.
Oh god.
I don't even feel comfortable promoting it. It's like people fucking,
But you should. I mean,
it's hard because look, it's hard because again, there's some people. They're like, oh, maybe it's going on paper. I gotta stay away from it. It's like I can't fucking sell this nothing for shit right now until this thing goes away. But it's beautiful. I mean, we had variant covers. I showed you that, right?
Yeah.
It was like that's nice that they.
Yeah, we saw those variant covers.
It's like a comic book, but you know what? You just can't fucking buy it. But okay. What the struggle? If you guys seen the other cast, the struggle. We're getting this book fucking made.
Oh, yeah.
The covers that we fucking had. Night and day, Scott. Night and fucking day. You just watch the cast. Night and fucking day. It's like going from like something that's like a kindergarten drawing, right? To just fucking I can't even believe how fucking beautiful this came out though. I can't fucking believe you can't.
That is yes.
Look at this shit. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. My God, it's amazing, fucking amazing. I'm so happy. But anyway, Sharon's right. Promote the new book. That's what we promote. Because I am kind of confusing the shit out of everybody with throwing a new book out.
Don't be talking about the one that you're working on.
That is out that you can't buy, or maybe you can if you order online.
Yeah,
that's it.
Order online.
God, I'm going fucking crazy. Can't fucking sit and eat my pizza. Can't fucking go get my video games. Can't get my car. I'm having a fucking heart attack. This shit is real.
Going over to when I left work today, I planned I'd go over to Firehouse, and for whatever reason, the app. I thought, okay, what's going on? The app's not working. Well, come to find out, they were. By the time I got out, they said they were going to be closing in like 15 minutes. But maybe that's why. Maybe fate stepped in and was screaming, "This is why." So I basically grabbed something from QT again.
I just don't want it to be like years from now that they make it like, oh, remember when you were able to go to a movie theater? Please don't do shit. Like I want to be able to do everything I was able to do.
Yeah.
Can't stand the fucking masks. Can't stand any of that shit, but you have to do it.
That's what we have to do at work. And trust me,
fucking can't breathe. Honestly, you work 10 hours and try to fucking. It's horrible. It's horrible.
They're bogus. I still
think it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. That it just can't fucking. It can't breathe. It's terrible. I even got a game. I didn't even fucking play it. I didn't get to play a new fucking game. I'm always about gaming too. I can't. Oh, I finally played Resident Evil 7. Scared the fucking shit out of me a little bit, but I was like, what the fuck? That game is sick. Yeah, a little late to the party, I know, playing that game. And then I love this whole streaming and YouTube thing where nobody can see the fucking video. That's lovely. That's
Huh?
another thing. I did announce with my books and nobody could see it because they hold it for 24 hours. So what the fuck is the point if the day was the 5th and now you're seeing it on the fucking 6th? It's like,
Yeah.
so they changed the Zoom also, which I don't even know if I can get it up live. It's just a mess now. YouTube is not working properly. Streams are not working properly. They're making excuses like, oh, we got too much YouTube stuff out there, so let's slow it down. Even the PlayStation. If I played a game right now, you wouldn't see it 2 days from now, probably. It's terrible. We'll see. And now you're muted. Why are you muted, Philip Archer? I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Oh, shit. What happened?
Oh, okay.
Can't hear Philip at all. Hello? Still can't hear you. Wow, what the fuck happened? Something happened. Okay.
Ooh, I'm looking on the game. I'm looking at GameStop right now, just for Shamrocks and Guinness, and they're showing all the things. My GTA 5, they got a premium.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Premium edition, and they're selling that puppy for. I just saw it. Damn, for 12. Basically, it's $20, folks.
So, if I have a question for you, off topic.
I can barely hear you because my headphones stopped working for some reason. But I can barely hear you. Go on. What's the question?
The Time Lord Victorious, is that going to be a video game?
It will be a VR game, yes.
For PS4 or
I don't know which. It might be across all platforms to do with VR. So yes, you'll get it as VR. You'll get it as an audio. You'll get it as a book.
Wow.
You'll get it as some other thing.
Shit.
It's going across all platforms you can think of, media platforms.
Wow, I gotta get that thing.
And
I'm just sticking with Big Finish. I just want the story. I'm not going to buy all the other things. That's too much money,
same
man.
here. Just give me the story. But this past Sunday, I went with a buddy of mine, just roaming around town. And went to his place, and he he's got that virtual VR, and we played a few games, and oh my god, that thing was disorientating.
Wow.
He said it was like the first or second day he played it. He played a little bit too longer, and he took off the helmet. It's like thought his eyes was going to cross.
Jesus. All right, so we're gonna get off here. I'm gonna try to do. You know what? I think we might be done for tonight, right, Scott?
I'm basically falling asleep, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're done tonight. Thank you guys.
On Thursday. You're doing another one on Thursday, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll catch you on Thursday for that one.
All right, guys. Thank you, Philip.
All right.
Thank you, Scott. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, Jen.